These are all going to be part of a show at Pritzker Juska Fine Arts, opening in April. The show is called Pyrotechnics, and these are all firework drawings that you see in the studio here. So these pieces are really multi-layered and they have a lot of dimension. I really think of building them from the bottom sort of up. There's a topography to the surface that's really important. It came from a concept of when I was in residence at the Roswell residency in New Mexico. It was the 4th of July after 2001, and during that time there was just these fabulous firework displays all over the U.S. and especially in New Mexico, because it's legal to have fireworks in New Mexico. So we bought at the artist residency. We all pitched in and bought a bunch of fireworks and lit them off. And I dropped a smoke bomb on the cement floor, and it rolled and created this perfect dotted line. And so I was working on gun rubbings, taking guns and making rubbings of them into circular patterns. And I saw it as a trajectory of a bullet when I was there. And so when I saw this smoke bomb roll and create almost like a dotted line on the concrete, I thought about, wow, wouldn't it be interesting to capture that line on paper? Well, fireworks are a very sort of aggressive mechanism. The mechanisms are aggressive. They spin out, they give out fire, they explode, smoke comes out of them, they say stay away. Basically, they're aggressive. That kind of mechanism I collaborate very well with. It forces me to remove my hand from it. It forces me to let it do its thing. I can't control it as easily as some other kind of mechanism, which would be less aggressive. There's a dance that happens between me, well, a collaboration or a dance really that happens between me and the mechanism. And it doesn't let me control it. We dance together in a way that works, and the force of it is enough to keep me interested and to keep me from controlling it. And there is also, for me, the excitement of lighting off something and having it do its thing. It's a very kind of stupid, simple excitement, a fascination that I don't ever really know exactly what Mark's going to make. I can't predict the trajectory of the canister as it spins off. I can't predict ever what it's going to look like when I light a pink smoke bomb and contain it, because it depends on the temperature, the wind, the type of paper I use. So it really, there is no wrong. I can't do any wrong. I'm just reacting to what I see. Right now, I think what it is also is that the size fits the marks of the fireworks on the paper, and so that there's enough space for me to really play with it and create really composed areas, and then areas that are freer and are about the physics of the actual device, the smoke device, and the way it spins. So there's looser areas and tighter areas. It's a great size for these works, and because of that, I'm able to create a lot quicker than I would have imagined I would be able to. It's just, there's a flow that's going on in the studio right now, which is great for me. Well, the process of making these has led me to think about the act of the explosion a little bit more. The explosion is a death of some sort, and it's also a life of some sort, because the mechanism's finished and done after the explosion, but it leaves its mark, and it has a life because I'm able to create with it and use its marks in the paper. And so what I'm thinking about is what happens to that explosion, that force. I can't, it's sort of, you see the remnants of it, you see the traces of it, the footprints of it on the pieces. But I want to show what happens, or understand, process what happens with that explosion. So I'm thinking of casting that explosion somehow into the heaviest material possible, like bronze. So something that is so light and ephemeral, and capturing that, making into something bronze, solid, there, not moving, and bronze has a long lifetime, you know. It is not as short a lifetime as a beautiful pink smoke cloud, or a green smoke cloud, or whatever. So it is one of the most archival materials possible, I guess is what I'm saying. And so just containing that moment in time, showing that moment in time in bronze is what I'd like to do. I have no idea what it will look like. You know, maybe I'll tie things to explosives, and parts of those pieces, like 2x4 parts, will be part of the bronze piece. It would be really great to have structure within the explosion of some sort. How big will they be? I have no idea. I'd like them to be big, but they could be small too, you know. How will they be contained? I have no idea. And how will we see the explosion in bronze? I don't know how that's going to happen. But I would like to somehow make bronze pieces, the three-dimensional pieces from these.